Hey guys, welcome back to my world where no matter how old you get, you never need to grow up. And I'm filming all of these videos today, trying to de-wrinkle myself, on my 53rd birthday. And it's like the UPS man knows it's my birthday because I went upstairs to get tea and look who is here. This is number 4. So I was surprised because I did not know there was a 5th one, but this is number 4. I gotta tell you, I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like my heart belongs to number 5. In the Barbie Extra series, I really do. Shh, don't listen. But we are definitely going to take a look at number 4 because she has some really cool, I think they have really cool style. Now, I know I did a video comparing Barbie Extra to Rainbow High. And, we were talking about the quality. Now, it turns out the price point is about anywhere from $4 to $6, depending on where you shop, lower on the Barbie Extra dolls than it is on the Rainbow High. So that's a good thing. The second thing is actually, believe it or not, a lot of people do not like the big giant heads and the big, what they call bug eyes on Rainbow High and the LOL OMG dolls. There are actually a lot of people who just don't like that whole look, and they really like just the Barbie size dolls. And I know it seems like everybody loves LOL OMG and everybody loves Rainbow High, but I have to tell you, the first wave of LOL OMG, I was like, ew, I do not like this at all. But then when they started to come out with subsequent releases, I was able to overlook kind of the heads, and just the fashions won me over. Now, in this case, I am a Barbie collector. This is, this is kind of my go-to, is this size and style of doll. So, I'm here for it. So let's take a look at her. She has a skateboard and a kitty cat and some headphones. Oh, she got 2 kitty cats. Ooh. And her little extra thingy here is a crown. Now, the cool thing is that these dolls are not given any personalities. She's number 4. I'm trying to remember. There's a movie where people just have numbers, but I don't remember what it is. There's probably 1,000 movies. Wait, there's a movie called I Am Number 4. What series was that from? I don't remember what series that was from. So here she is. Okay, I need to stop the camera while I do this part because my camera battery is running down, and I don't want to have to stop in the middle of a video to go run around the house and try and find a battery. And I'm not really sure why it's running down because I haven't filmed that much and the battery was fully charged. So I'm actually quite annoyed. It's my birthday. I should not have to deal with things like this. But, stuff happens. Although, actually, I might be able to get her out without us having to stop the camera. So anyway, what I'm doing for my birthday today, my 53rd birthday, I will officially be 53 years old at somewhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock tonight. It's a little sketchy on what time I came into the world because there was no one actually present. So what happened was, I'll tell you a story. We'll do some story time. I think we have enough battery time to do. Okay, so my birthday story. Here's what happened. So I was late. I was supposed to come around Thanksgiving. And this doll looks bald in the back, just saying. And my mom had false labor where, oh wow, she is really bald, guys. Wow. That's not good. Even Rogaine can't help that. Nope. Wow. I'm like super disappointed in that. Wow. None of the other ones were that bald, were they? I don't think so. No, the other one with the braids, number 4, she didn't have that problem. Wow. Girl, it's a good thing you got a good weave. So, I gotta get her glasses out. So my mom had false labor. She went labor. She would have the labor pains, and I'm her 3rd child, so it wasn't like this was her first rodeo. And she went to the hospital, and then the labor pains stopped. And then she kept having, but then they would get really, really bad, so she'd be like, okay, we gotta go to the hospital. So we have time, yes. Okay, so every Friday night in my family at the time, my grandmother's brothers-in-law and some of my mother's first cousins' husbands it was just a very female family. It was all girls. Would get together and it would rotate from house to house every Friday for a card party. And basically the men would play pinochle and the women would hang out in the living room and crochet. That's where I learned how to crochet and chit chat. And it was just, I wish people still did stuff like that. I mean, it was every Friday night you were at a different person's house and it used to rotate and it was really, really fun. So they were at my Aunt Vi's house. It was her turn to host and my mom was having pains, but she was like, it's going to pass. It's going to pass. And she didn't want to go back to the hospital and cause they made her feel like an idiot both times. And my mom's like, look, I've had kids. I have 2 sons. I'm not a first time mom who's being ridiculous. I'm telling you, these are contractions. So she's having pain, but she's just sitting there and she's kind of crocheting. And then after a while, she stopped crocheting. And then my Aunt Della, who is my godmother, God rest her soul, she is keeping an eye on my mom because she was my grandmother's youngest sister. And she's like, something's not right. Something's not right with Michelle. So she's watching her and she's watching her and she's watching her. And she sees, and now she starts timing. My mom getting red. My mom's getting all sweaty. She's gripping the arms of the rocking chair. And my Aunt Della's like, all right, that's it. You're in labor. And my mom's like, nope. This has been going on for 2 weeks. I am not going to the hospital yet. It's going to pass. It went away the other 2 times. Aunt Della's like, yeah, but the baby's late. And, but back then they didn't have exact dates. And my mom's like, maybe not. So anyway, my Aunt Della's like, no, you're going. So either my Aunt Della or my mom, I'm not sure. One of them yelled downstairs to my father, who was downstairs playing pinochle with the guys, that it's time, we need to go to the hospital. And my father said, not yet, I'm winning. So I'm sure there were profanities hurled at my father at that moment. But what ended up happening is legit, my Aunt Della and my Aunt Vi, 2 women who had driver's licenses but did not drive. This was a thing. Women who got married in the 40s, like late 30s, early 40s, into the 50s. They had driver's licenses, but they didn't drive. Okay. They get in a car. I don't know whose car. And my grandmother's with them, but my grandmother is probably a little drunk and freaking out. And my mom's in labor. So the 4 of them go to the nearest hospital, which thankfully was the hospital that I was supposed to be born at. Let's have a look at the doll while we talk. I like these. These are cool. These are cool glasses. Not as cool as I want them to be. I love her face mold, though. I'm loving the facial mold. I like the earrings, except they're just too big. It says girl. And this one says power. This one says girl. So it's girl power. So this is a story about girl power. I would love her hair if I hadn't seen that situation. And I love the top knot. I'm just very disappointed in that. Okay. This is actually a real plastic zipper. And she's got a knot fanny pack. It's a shoulder pack. And then she's got this tie-dye looking shirt thing with it's almost like it's sequined, kind of. That's pretty cool. And then these white shorts. And she definitely has a different body style. She's a little thicker. Love it. And then, of course, we've got the articulation and we've got some cool kicks here. She's got jewelry on her wrists. You're dying right now, right? You're like, what's the story? And you've got some jewelry over here. She does not have a necklace. Let's take a look at her skateboard. So she also has headphones that match her sneakers because that's a thing that you should have. So here's the deal. So somehow they get themselves to the hospital. All right. They get there and the first nurse says to my mom, oh, don't worry about it. Calm down. She's going to go all night. And my mom's like, no. I'm ready to push. And the nurse is like, no, you're not. My mom's like, no, the baby is now. Okay, really, it's happening now. The baby's not coming now. So they get them into the elevator. And my Aunt Della I don't know where Aunt Vi and my grandmother went to. My Aunt Della and a nurse and my mother are alone in the elevator with my mother who and meanwhile my head is like, I'm coming out. Boom, boom, boom. I want the world to know. And my mother's like, no. And the elevator broke. My Aunt Della would take stairs like she would never get in an elevator. Never. I ruined elevators for Aunt Della. So, and Aunt Vi, even though she wasn't in the elevator when this happened, but she blames me for that too. And so now my mom, now my mom is trying not to freak out, but she's freaking out. And the nurse is like, don't worry about it. You're going to go all night. And my mother's like, no, I'm not. The baby, I feel the baby. So luckily, elevator came back on pretty quickly. They take my mom to labor and delivery. Here's the skateboard. It's a good skateboard. It actually has wheels. They take, and she could ride on it because she's got legs and sneakers and knees that bend. So we could get her. She could half pipe, totally. And then she has these 2 cats, which I don't know why. But she has 2 cats, and I love her for that. So, I don't have any more doll stands. So anyway, wait, make a doll stand. My battery's dying. I'm almost born. So this is why I say I don't know what time it was, because all this insanity happened. I love that she's got a different body size than the other dolls. And I'm so hoping that we're going to get extra Barbie Extra. Like, we're going to get more Barbie Extra. They did a sponsored video with Froggy. That's really good. They have some video content around these dolls. Yeah, like, I mean, her waist is these are the stands for the skinny waisted, like, Monster High dolls, and it's not working out for me. Which is good. Okay, so she's thick, and we like that. Let me get the other dolls. 1 second. So, they take my mom into labor and delivery. A different nurse, perhaps a more experienced nurse, takes one look at my mom's parts and says, we gotta go now, labor room now, because I'm coming out. And so they take my mom to the labor room. They don't prep her at all. Now, okay, so here we go. So this is the 4. So this is 1. Is this 2? This is 5. This is 4. We're missing Rainbow Jacket Girl. I know she's coming. I know she's coming. Sorry. Still my favorite. Still my favorite. Maybe second favorite. I'm not sure. This one's growing on me. She's growing on me. This one, I think the hair just really disappointed me. Otherwise, I think like the jacket is cool. I almost wish that they hadn't done this because, I mean, it's cool looking. But maybe just do a different design instead of making it look like it's laced. I don't know. I'm not sure I dig the white shorts. So anyway, so let's finish the story, shall we? They put her in the labor room and told her, whatever you do, don't push. And then the nurse left to go find a doctor to deliver me. Now remember, not my mom's first rodeo. Aunt Della not in there anymore. They didn't let Aunt Della go in there with her. So my mom, God bless her heart, my mom and me together in a labor room by ourselves, I was born. I mean, it happens. Like, you can't tell a woman, whatever you do, don't push. If they're in labor and it's time, the baby's coming. And so, as I was born, and she's like freaking out because baby coming out. Hello, it's the baby. A doctor that my mother had never met before walks over to her head to introduce himself. And then I start crying. And that is how I came into this world. Yep. And that's why nobody's really sure what time I was born. It's sometime between 8:30, 8:45-ish, somewhere in there. But it's a good story. It's a really good story. And it's so typical of how the rest of my life went. Hot mess. Hashtag so profesh from the beginning. So this was number 4. Was she number 4? Yeah. I was so busy talking about my own birth that I forgot. Yeah, I think she's number 4. Yeah, she's number 4. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Unfortunately. I don't hate her. I don't wish I didn't have her. I'm glad I have her. I just don't think she's as cool as the other one. I mean, this one is still. This one. Number 5. So that's the story of how I was born. Do you know how you were born? Like, have you ever heard the saga of your coming into this world? Well, thank you so much for listening to my birth story. It's like a baby story, that show on the Learning Channel. I think it's on the Learning Channel. My battery is about to die, so I am going to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again real soon, and I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my birthday with a good book. Love you guys. Bye!